If you are seeing this, the universe wants you to see this. So don't scroll. So I've been on this journey for 8 years, and I've learned how to combine spirituality with manifestation. Manifestation is just a new worldly word for faith. Because to manifest, you have to believe something before you see it. Same thing with faith. It's just a new word. So whatever word you want to classify it as, that's your preference, that's fine. But I've learned to combine the two. I've been in churches, I've gone to church, and I realized that I did feel the Holy Spirit, and I did feel the Holy Spirit's presence, but I felt it in me. That's why it made me cry. That's why I seen everybody else crying. That's why I seen everybody else with their hands up, because they too felt the Holy Spirit within. So I never felt like a part of, or like if that was very just like it didn't satisfy my hunger. Like I really wanted a true relationship with Jesus Christ. So me being me, I started doing a lot of research, and again, this is a 8-year research, and I'm still on this journey. So I started doing research, and I wanted to know why they removed the old teachings from the Bibles. Like, what significance did those things have, and why did they remove them? So I started searching, and if you look up the book of Enoch, the Bible 1775, it tells you so many things that we're taking out of the text that's in our current Bible these days, and it makes you wonder why. So I am an out of the box thinker. Like I always, if the world goes this way, I go that way. Like I just want to know. I want to crack codes. Like I want to know. Like I want to feel comfortable with the information that you're giving me. I'm not just gonna absorb whatever is given to me. So, in my practice and in my relationship with God, and in all the habits that I've gained and all the things that I do, I've really learned that God is inside of you. He is not combined or confined in a church or in a building. He is in you. He is in every single one of us. Like we are literally small little gods walking around, like little representations of God. He lives in each and one of us, and the book of Enoch does say that in there, that he is inside of us. It has so many teachings, like the religion basically teaches you, there's a lot of condemnation. You go to church, and if you don't do these things, and if you don't obey or be obedient, do these things, you're going to burn in eternal fire. They don't teach you enlightenment. They don't teach you God's love. They don't teach you the reward that you will also have from building a relationship and a foundation with God, and in believing in him. What a better way to be able to control the masses than to tell you that you're going to burn in eternal hell if you don't follow all these rules and all these rituals. First of all, the most righteous person standing on that pulpit is not following all those 10 commandments. They are not following all those 10 commandments. They are not living by those 10 commandments. I promise you. What the world should be living by and combining is having that relationship with God. Don't worry about religion. Worry about a relationship. Then you should combine the universal laws. God made the universe. God made the universal laws. The elites and all these people that have fame and have loads of money and stuff, you think that they're worshiping the devil, and some of them may. I don't know what they worship. They can be worshiping that, but what I can tell you is that those people are worshiping those 12 universal laws. They know those laws. They follow those laws. They live by those laws. They do what those laws say. That's the law of cause and effect, the law of attraction, the law of polarity. There's 12 universal laws. I urge you to go study them and get to know what each one means and follow those. Those will help you then be able to follow the 10 commandments, and be able, because we're always going to fall short. You're never going to be able to follow all those commandments, like just in a straight line, just as a perfect being. That doesn't exist. I don't want to hear that shit. That's not going to happen. So the universal laws combined with spirituality is that's when you're going to come into that oneness. That's when you're going to come into that Christ consciousness. That's when you're going to realize how much power you have. Have you ever went down the rabbit hole and thought about why churches back then were built or like, you know, like the big churches still have that, but they were built with big cathedral ceilings and, you know, like vaulted ceilings, and the pyramids were like triangle? Like, why is everything a square? The phone you hold is a square, the windows in your house is a square, your house is shaped like a square, the rooms in your house are shaped like a square. That's because you're confined into a box. That energy stays there. And when they have those cathedral ceilings and all those energies and all those spirits can escape. When you're confined to a box like we are, just like a jail cell, let that sink in. You're not able to release. You're not able to set free. So that's why they say think outside the box, but literally think outside the box. Because we are living in a world that has us like in a box per se. Like in this just perception, like this illusion of like the world, and it's not what it really is. It's an illusion. So I urge you to definitely, you know, try to study the 12 laws of the universe, the 12 universal laws. And, you know, don't worry about the word manifest. A lot of people are not comfortable using the word manifest because they feel like it's just like, it's nothing but faith. Literally is nothing but faith. In order to manifest anything, and if you go down that rabbit hole, you have to believe before you see. It's faith is the same thing. And in the Old Testaments and stuff, the word manifestation was in there. There's a lot of stuff that they took out of that context. So I urge you to even look up the stuff that was taken out of the Bible and try to perceive it for yourself, and try to, you know, have your own perception as to why they took that out, you know. And they were very important things that would have definitely helped society in a whole. So, you know, just us, they don't want for us to know that higher power that we have, because then we are just all going to just vibrate on a higher frequency. We're going to vibrate on just such a level that it's just going to change humanity in itself. They have us dumbed down with all these things that they put into your, you know, conscience every day, all day. So you have to be able to have the eyes to see and the spiritual ears to hear, so that you can have discernment and that you can see past all these things, because literally it's a control thing. And, you know, like I said, what better way to tell you that you're going to burn in eternal hell if you don't follow these commandments, when the highest people, the highest ranking people up in the church are not even following these 10 commandments. It's almost literally impossible. So you're just going to keep going down that, keep spinning on that hamster wheel. You need to get in tune with yourself. You need to get in tune with the God who lives in you. He is not out of you. He's not on you. He is inside of you. You hold that. Your body is your temple. You have that power. You have that provision. He is covering you every single day. He is everywhere at all times, but he is definitely in you. He knew you before he formed you in your mother's womb. He knows everything about you. He knows your beginning. He knows your ends. He is in you. So go within, release that energy out into the universe. The things that you want, you know, like, you know, the, you know, reality, you know, your thoughts become your reality. That's a whole different video, but I'm just talking about combining spirituality with the 12 universal laws, because it's so important. You can't have one without the other. I'm telling you right now, that is what a lot of people are missing. So many people are trying to just live righteous and live by these 10 commandments that is impossible to live by all of them. It is impossible. And they're not following the universal laws, of which will help you in a whole come to your higher self and be able to implement and go towards those steps to make you not even want to do those things, and to make you completely be able to follow and just be into your higher self and just have that connection with the Christ consciousness who lives in you. If you're new here, thank you so much. If you haven't yet liked or subscribed, please do. Thank you so much. As always, stay prayed up. God bless you, and I will catch you all later. Bye.